Hello, first grade. This is Mrs. Ball with your math lesson for today. Today, we are going to get started by viewing our math on the spot video. So, I need you to have your listening eyes and your listening ears.
Professor Berger!
Jeannie!
I need your help.
Sure, what's wrong?
I'm going for a run with my friends, but I need to figure out how many of us are going.
Okay.
Originally, there were 3 boys and 3 girls. Right, and then 2 more decided to come.
Okay.
Yeah, can you help me?
Of course, let's think about it together. It's no
Okay.
problem at all. So, we have 3 girls and 3 boys that are going for a run, and then 2 more children, same number of boys and girls, join the run.
Correct.
Okay, and now the challenge for us is to figure out how many boys are running and how many girls are running.
That's right.
Okay, well, this is a great chance for us to think about using concrete models to actually model the boys and the girls.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so let's check it out. I'll represent the girls by red counters.
Red counters for girls.
Exactly. So first we have 3 girls, and so now they're going to run on by 3 red counters. So that's going to represent the 3 girls. And so I could write 3 girls. You know my penmanship is not always that good, but I'm going to try.
Ready?
3 girls.
Perfect.
Okay, and then we also have 3 boys. So they're going to be represented by blue counters. And so here they come, they're running in. They're a little slower than the girls, sorry. And then we see that we now have 3 boys. So those counters represent the 3 boys. Terrific. Then we have 2 more children join, and we have the same number of girls and boys in the 2. So how many girls and how many boys would be there? We have 2, and we're going to have the same number of boys as girls. That must mean that we have 1 girl and what, Jeannie?
1 boy?
Exactly. So that makes 2, and notice that we have the same number of girls as the number of boys, 1 and 1.
Oh, yeah.
So now we see that this is 1 girl. I'm going to write it very small so you can see it.
It's a little girl.
It's a little girl. That's very clever. I love that. And then here's 1 little boy. So now if we want to figure out how many girls are running, then all we have to do is add up all the red counters, which means we want to now think of a little addition. We want to take these 3 girls and we want to add them to this 1 girl. And what is, so I'm going to write that now in a math way. If we write down the addition sentence, it's 3 plus 1. And what does 3 plus 1 equal, Jeannie? You know that one.
4.
Exactly. So I'm going to write a 4 right here. And then we can do the same thing with the boys. So we can take the 3 boys, and then we can take that 1 extra new boy, that little boy that you saw, and now we can actually add them up. So that's going to be, for the addition sentence, 3 plus 1. And again, do you remember what 3 plus 1 is?
Of course I do.
What was
4.
it? Exactly. So we have another 4. And so now we see the answer. We see we have 4 girls running and 4 boys running. And now we've just answered the riddle. So there, your riddle is now answered, Jeannie.
I got it. Thanks. Hey, I gotta run.
Okay, wait for me. Have fun with math, and we'll see you soon. Hey, wait for me.
All right, so what I want you to do, I want you to pause this video and I want you to get your big Go Math book because you are going to be practicing out of that today. And for a grade, what you're going to turn in, you're going to need your small math standards practice book. That's the book that has the P in it. So make sure that you have that book because I'm going to tell you that after this lesson, that is what you're going to do. And you're going to make sure that you take a picture of it and that you turn it in so your teacher can see it and grade it. All right, now that you're all ready for our math lesson today, let's continue. All right, our standard is still the same. It is using addition and subtraction within 20 to solve word problems involving situations of adding to, taking from, putting together, taking apart, and comparing with unknowns in all positions by using objects, drawings, and equations with the symbol for the unknown number to represent the problem. Our essential question today is, how do you model putting together? Repeat after me. I can use addition and subtraction within 20 to solve word problems. All right, you can take a moment to pause the video here. It tells you everything that you need. Your Big Go Math book, pages 21 to 24, your standards practice book, P7 and P8, which you are going to turn in for a grade, a pencil, your listening eyes, and your listening ears. All right, let's get started. Let's listen and draw. And so here is my math page here, and we are ready. You can use counters, you can use a bulk of toy cars, pencils, pennies, whatever it is to help you, or you can simply draw. All right, so let's see. There are 2 red crayons, and remember that word and, it means that we are going to add, and 3 yellow crayons. How many crayons are there? All right, so how many red crayons did I say? There are 2, all right? And there are 3 yellow crayons. So we're gonna fill in that with the number 3. All right, let's trace our addition sentence. And remember, look at all these components that we need. 2 plus, that means we're adding, 3 equals blank. So I'm gonna draw. I have 2 red crayons and 3 yellow. 2 and 3, it makes how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 crayons in all. All right, awesome job. Let's do 2 more together. All right, we're going to add to find how many books there are. There are 2 small books and 1 big book. How many books are there? So let's see, right here, we have already started putting together our addition sentence. And look at where everything is. There's the number 2, there's our plus sign, there's 1, there's our equal sign. And I have drawn right here. So 2 plus 1 equals blank. I drew 2 small books. That represents my small books. Here's my 1 big book. 2 and 1 equals 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write the number 3 here. And I'm also going to write the number 3 here. Let's look at numbers 1 and 2. Write the number sentence and how many. You're going to want to draw to show your work. So let's look at this. There are 4 red pencils and 2 green pencils. How many pencils are there? So let's think. We're trying to figure out the total number of pencils, how many pencils there are in all. So let's look at the numbers that we see. Take a moment to underline 4 red pencils and 2 green pencils. That's very important, okay? So we're going to write a number sentence. And means that we're going to add, we're joining together. 4 and means add, so we're going to write a plus sign in that bubble. 4 plus, how many green? 2. And what goes after the 2? My equal sign. And we're trying to figure out how many. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's see how many there are in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to write the number 6 here, and I'm also going to write it there. So I should have 4, my plus sign, 2, my equal sign, and then my sum is 6. There are 6 pencils. Let's do one more. There are 5 blue cups and 3 yellow cups. How many cups are there? All right, so we're trying to figure out the total number of cups. Let's look at the numbers and underline the numbers that we see. 5 blue cups and 3 yellow cups. I'm going to underline that. Okay, so I have 5. And means that we're going to add, so let's write a plus sign. 5 plus 3, very good, equals blank. So I should have a 5, my plus sign, 3, my equal sign, and I've got to figure out my sum. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is my sum? It's 8. It's going to go after that equal sign. 5 plus 3 equals 8. There are 8 cups, and then I'm going to write the number 8 right there as well. You are going to complete what remains on your own, pages 22 through 24. You're going to complete those pages, all right? And then when you finish, I need you to go to your standards practice book. That's the one that has the P in front of everything. You're going to complete pages P7 and P8, and you're going to take a picture of it, and you are going to turn it in for a grade. I want to see how smart you are. Make sure that everything that we have done in this lesson, that it mirrors in your work. So make sure that you're writing your numbers and your symbols in the correct places, okay? So if you have any questions, you know how to reach out to your teacher. All right, you guys have been awesome today. See you later.